It started like any ordinary call. Asterisk, no warning, no tremble in the voice, just a ringtone.
S.
And then a hello. Asterisk, I didn't know it would be the last one. That I'd spend the rest of my life replaying every second, every word, every silence. Asterisk that. Phone call wasn't long. Maybe 6 minutes. But somehow in those 6 minutes my world changed forever. Asterisk, you said. Hey, just checking in. I could hear the background noise, maybe traffic, maybe music, something light, something alive. And I said, I'm good. Tired, but fine. I lied, like I always did. You always saw through it, but this time you just let it go. Asterisk, we talked about nothing, the way we always did, what we ate, who annoyed us at work, a show we both swore. We'd binge together, but never did. It was normal. It's normal. Asterisk, you laughed once. That laugh, the one I still hear in my dreams. That soft chuckle that sounded like you didn't want to disturb the peace of the world. And I remember thinking, God, I hope I never forget that sound. Asterisk, but I did forget the exact words you said next. Isn't that strange? I remember how it felt. I remember how warm it was, but the words, they're gone. Time erased them. Memory replaced them with emotion. Asterisk, I do remember one thing though. You said, talk soon. Just those 2 words. Not goodbye. Not I love you. Just talk soon. But we never did. The next call I got was from someone else. Different tone. A different kind of silence. Asterisk, they told me what happened. The kind of call that makes your knees buckle. The kind where you forget how to breathe, and suddenly the air is made of glass. I kept thinking, no, this isn't real. I just heard your voice, just laughed with you, just promised to talk again. But death doesn't care about promises. That's when the guilt started, the obsession. I kept playing the last call in my head, over and over, trying to hear something I missed. A sign, a warning, a chance to stop time. Asterisk, I should have said more. I should have told you how much you meant to. Me, I should have said thank you. Should have asked if you were really okay. Should have told you I was proud of you. I should have told you I was sorry. I didn't know it was the last time. Nobody ever tells you when it's the last time. Asterisk, and now I live in the aftermath. The echo of a voice that won't return. The hollow space between ringtone and reality. I scroll through old messages. I stare at your last hey. Call me when you're free. And I wasn't free. Not that day. Now, you're gone. Asterisk, some nights I pick up my phone and pretend I can call you. I type your name. I stare at it. I whisper the things I never got to say. I pretend you're listening. Pretend the call didn't end. Asterisk, I wonder what you would say now if you could call me one more time. Would you say you're sorry for leaving? Would you say you didn't mean to? Or would you say nothing at all, just like before, letting silence hold the space where love quietly lives? Asterisk, there's something cruel about how normal that last phone call was. Like the universe. Didn't even give me a chance to prepare. It was ordinary. It was soft. It was unremarkable. And yet, it haunts me more than any goodbye ever could. Asterisk, sometimes I think about all the people walking around right now, taking calls, texting back, laughing at voice notes, not knowing that it could be their last moment with someone. We're so used to later. We live like tomorrow is promised, but it's not. If I could go back just once, I'd answer the phone differently. I wouldn't rush. I wouldn't pretend I wasn't tired. I'd listen more closely. I'd ask more questions. I'd say I love you. I'd make it impossible for you to hang up without knowing how much you mattered. Asterisk. But the past doesn't take requests. Asterisk. So here I am, sitting with my phone in my hand, heart in my throat, grief in my chest, and your voice playing on loop in my head. Asterisk, I wish I had saved a voicemail. Wish I had recorded that last laugh. I wish I had something more than memory to hold on to. Asterisk, do you remember when we were kids and we used to stay up late just talking on the phone until one of us fell asleep? I'd wake up to the sound of your breathing still on the line, and I'd smile because it felt like you were still close. Asterisk, now the line is silent, and I'd give anything to hear you breathe again. Asterisk, I never imagined the last phone call would come without warning. No final words, No music swelling in the background. Just a simple talk soon. Asterisk, so many people never get the closure they need. Some are left with anger, others with questions. And some of us are just left with the sound of a voice fading into static. I've learned something since that call. Say what you need to say now. Don't wait for the perfect moment. There is no perfect moment. Every conversation could be the last. Every call could be the one you replay for the rest of your life. Asterisk, if you love someone, tell them. If you miss someone, say it. If you're proud, speak it. Don't let ego or fear or busyness silence the words that need to be said. Asterisk, because life is made up of phone calls. Asterisk, some we answer, some we miss, some we ignore, and some we never forget. I know I'll never forget ours. 6 minutes. That's all it was. 6 minutes and a lifetime of what-ifs. I hope you knew. I hope somewhere in those casual words and laughs and silences, you heard what I never said. I hope you knew you were loved, deeply, desperately, eternally. Asterisk, this was the last phone call. Asterisk, but in my heart, you'll always be on the line.